Yo, what's up guys, it is Seahawks area back with another video, and today I'm giving you my top 5 favorite Seahawks games I've ever watched. Now disclaimer, I've only been watching football since 2018, so no, this list won't have our Super Bowl win, our comeback against the Packers in the NFC Championship, or any other games like that. It's only games since 2018. So, let's get on to game number 5. Game 5, the season opener in 2022. I mean, this was just a classic. Russell Wilson's return, all the hype for this game, all the coverage, all the Broncos fans and every other fan saying, oh, the Seahawks are about to get absolutely throttled by Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos. Yeah, that aged like milk. Absolute perfection. Gino was on one in this game for the first half, kind of sucked in the second half, but our defense, when we needed it most, they showed up. The goal line stops, the fumbles, the everything we needed, the nice tackle on 3rd and whatever before the Broncos kicked that 64-yard field goal, which why would you run a screen there? And why would you kick it there either? I don't know. This was just absolute greatness, just seeing all the hype for this game, just everything I've already said, but we actually shutting all them people up. Game 4, Week 2, 2020, the Seahawks beat the Patriots 35-30 during the COVID season. The Patriots had the ball at the 1-yard line, but they actually ran it, unlike us, but we stopped them, and we won. They didn't score. Imagine what the crowd would have been like if it was full of the 12s. I mean, one of the best moments, one of the best games you could have ever seen as a Seahawks fan. A 5-touchdown game from Russell Wilson, carving up Bill Belichick's defense unlike few ever have. Very few quarterbacks have ever been able to do that, but Russell Wilson did it in front of cardboard cutouts. Just one of the best games of Wilson's MVP year in 2020. I mean, can't really say much more. It was just pure greatness, just going back and forth. Pre-COVID Cam versus prime Russell Wilson. Couldn't have asked for anything better. No defense was played, but hey, who doesn't love a good offensive shootout, am I right? Game 3, Week 10 of 2019, the Seahawks march into Levi's Stadium to face the undefeated Niners, and we take them down 27-24 on the last breath in overtime. This might just be the greatest game ever I've watched. I know it don't make sense because it's not at number 1, but this just felt like the greatest game ever played in 2019 from the Seahawks. I mean, down 10-0 in the second quarter, almost a 2-minute warning. Jadeveon Clowney picks up a fumble from Jimmy G and takes it to the house. Just wow. And then Quandre Diggs' debut with the Seahawks gets an interception. Yeah, it was kind of a gimme. It was deflected off of Kendrick Bourne's hands or head or something, right into the perfect spot for Diggs to take it back to, inside the 30, 25 or something like that. And then Russell Wilson, nice little touchdown to Jacob Hollister, and boom, we're up, 21-10 in the third quarter. After a Chris Carson touchdown. Don't forget that. And then they start to come back. Our defense doing what they do best from the end of from after 2017, what they do best, giving up leads. But in the overtime, talk about heart attacks after heart attacks. Oh man, there was a lot of possessions in like the last 3 minutes of overtime. It felt like the Niners, they had a chance Chase McLaughlin had a chance to win it, to kick a field goal. Not even close. It went into the tunnel, I think. And Jason Myers, at the buzzer, barely snuck it through. And we take down the San Francisco 49ers in a very, very, very classic rivalry game. Game 2, Week 5, 2019, the Seahawks barely beat the Rams on Thursday Night Football on the night of Paul Allen being inducted into the Seahawks Ring of Honor. We did it for you, Paul. I know what I just said about that Niners game, but man, this game is tied with that for the just best 3 hours of football a Seahawks fan could want that season. I mean, this game was bliss. The Tyler Lockett toe tap touchdown. Oh my God. What was that? I don't know how Wilson snuck that in. I really don't know. I don't know how Lockett thought he could get that down. Eric Weddle or whoever it was just like, no, you're not getting it. And then Lockett, he did that. And then DK Metcalf having a nice 40-ish yard touchdown, I think it was. And then that fourth down touchdown from Chris Carson. He almost dropped that. He really almost dropped that. But I'm glad he didn't. And then that Tedrick Thompson interception. Like, caressed his fingertips. Got that. But on that third down on the drive after that, what were we doing? Like a 9-yard loss or something. We had to punt. The Rams, they were down the field. And then Greg Zuerlein lined for a game-winning 44-yard attempt. Kick was up. Almost looked like it was going to go in. But then Paul Allen just... and it sailed right. Certain that Paul Allen did that. And man, Russell Wilson was in his feelings in his post-game on-the-field conference. Just another classic rivalry game at the hands of the Seahawks. And the number one game I have ever watched, and this next year will be 6 years of watching football. The number one game, without a doubt, has to be Week 16, 2018, on a cold, chilly December night in Seattle. The Kansas City Chiefs, led by MVP Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Chris Jones, Tyrann Mathieu, all these people. Actually, I don't know if Tyrann Mathieu was with them yet. All them people, they march into Seattle with high hopes. But they don't get it done. They met prime Russell Wilson, the first matchup of Wilson and Mahomes. And Wilson took it. Took it, and he kept it. We don't have to talk about what else he's done against Mahomes. But he took it, he kept it, he probably still remembers it. The back and forth in this game. The Doug Baldwin touchdown. What was it, a one-handed touchdown? And he just flown over a defender in the end zone. Amazing. 3 touchdown performance from Russell Wilson. This was one of the best Christmas presents I have ever asked for. I hate the Chiefs. At the time, I didn't, but I do now. I didn't mind Mahomes then. I can mind him now, but I don't like him as much. So looking back at this game, if I could yell yes right now, I would, but I don't want a voice crack. I don't want to give myself a sore throat. But one of Brian Schottenheimer's best called offensive games. Doug Baldwin also scored his final touchdown in this game, so hope you're enjoying retirement, and I really hope you can get into the Ring of Honor very soon. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe, and turn the notification bell on so you'll never miss an upload. I will see you in the next video. Go Hawks!